Hey, what is up, crypto world? How are you today? Happy Maundy Thursday to you Christians. So I want to go over a little bit of what I gathered from today's IOHK summit. And they were going over a lot of interesting things with Cardano. Wow, is all I have to say. One of the things that I gathered is a lot of the smart contract programming languages out there have you like Ethereum. We'll use that as an example. You write your code in Ethereum in Solidity, then you got to connect it to some JavaScript, and all that has to connect and work with the blockchain, which kind of is a little bit. Um, well, it could possibly pose issues, right? So one of the things that Cardano did is they kind of studied, well, what programming language should we use? Which one could be a little bit better? And one of the things is there's different, um, I guess, I want to say categories of programming languages to make it simple for you to understand. There's what's called object-oriented programming languages, and you're programming objects to do anything and whatever you want them to do, which gives you a lot of openness to do, tell a computer whatever you want it to do. There are functionable programming languages or function languages, and uh, so Cardano chose to use Haskell. And a prime example would be, and for those of you that know anything about code or understand what an array, when you're making it bigger, smaller, whatever, different things, just when you're doing things, manipulating them, a two might not always be a two. Um, if you understand that. If you don't, it's okay. Just know that Haskell 2 is always 2. It'll always be 2. Okay? So that's one of the cool, improvements, I think, to, this new world we're moving into. Another thing they were doing is um, they have Plutus, which is going to be interesting for people to write their smart contracts with. But one of the things they're doing is they're working with Actus. And they're developing for those of you that ever developed anything with Scratch, the little cat thing from MIT's little teach kids how to code, or if you've ever went to code.org and you're dragging these blocks of code around. So um, from a development standpoint, usually the programmer's just like really good at writing code. Like, yeah, I can make it do whatever you want it to do. But then you have the person who is the idea behind it or the brains behind it or wants to tell you that, this is what I need my program to do. So they're developing basically this financial. You can go to Plutus playgrounds now and kind of tinker around with the code, but they're developing a block like atmosphere coding little playground for the people in the financial business world to be able to create their own decentralized applications and smart contracts and not have to know the syntax. So I think it's good from a business financial standpoint. Sometimes knowing more about the code and what it can do and can't do can be better, but whatever. So I would encourage you to go check out those videos. If you just search IOHK on YouTube, I'm sure you'll come across it. But I'm pumped, man. I think, long term, Cardano. What if Cardano pulls like an Ethereum as far as the market cap's concerned? Just imagine if Cardano goes from the 12 cents or whatever it's at now to, I'm sorry, it's at 8 cents. Cardano's at 8 cents. Imagine if it just goes to Ethereum's price right now. I mean, from an investment financial standpoint, holy crap. Uh, but I'm more excited about what they're going to bring and how they're going to do things. So definitely check that out because I think it's pretty darn cool. Another thing is there's some like Afghanistan and like two or three other countries they want to fund their bonds with Bitcoin. Those of you that know anything about Cliff High, check that out because he had that in a WebBot report, I'm sure. So, anyway, hope you're all doing well. It is Thursday, and I should hopefully tomorrow be able to throw up another video, and then I'll probably take off for the weekend. It is Easter for those of you that celebrate Easter. All right, so take care. Love you all, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.